So no doubt you've seen it in the garden, deteriorating bit by bit by bit. We're finally going to change it. We're going to, the bottom fell out a bit, so we've come to change it. We're in the outdoor furniture shop. What's it called again, this place, Deb? JKS, Scandinavian Sleep and Living Urge. Yeah. So we come to have a look. Some more up here, look, furniture. All usual sort of stuff. Quite big. Yeah, so we're... Hey? In?
Hey?
Look. You can't,
I've got nowhere to put my head.
you can't take her anywhere, can you? If we get thrown out, get off. We'll get thrown out. Yeah, Stephen's fat arse finally seen the demise of this. It's lasted, we think it's lasted about 5 years out in the snow. It's the snow that does all this, the ice. We think this has lasted, how long, Deb? About a 5 or 6 years, Deb? So it's, yeah, we reckon so. It's done pretty good, to be honest with you. It's done pretty good. So we had the same again. So at the moment, it all looks a bit of a mess. It's all been cut down to length. But it does eventually end up like this, where it's just pure tube. So how many times have you just needed a bit of tube? And there's quite a few different sizes in there. And there's some square stuff. So it's sort of worth stripping it all off and cutting it in uniform bits or nice clean bits like this, you know. Taking the time, because one day you're going to be in the deep stuff and you're going to be wanting a tube that big to be able to do something. And where you're going to find it? Well, you're going to come to your bucket of steel and you're going to dig around and you're going to find exactly the bit that you want. Yeah. Well, that's the plan anyway. So, and you just never know, just for the sake of hanging on to it, cutting it into nice clean lengths, because obviously you're not going to use a full length of it, but you might just need a piece somewhere, somehow, one day, that's going to keep you out the doo-doo. So it's worth the effort, because if you are absolutely desperately needing this piece, and you had to go to a DIY store and whatever, you'd have to buy it in a full length, wouldn't you? And you only wanted a piece this big. And that absolutely was the difference between doing the job and not doing the job. So, we'll just a bit of time, that's all. Time and patience. Take all that plastic, bypass the rusty stuff, keep the good stuff, and make a little stack of it. Not a bad little single-use tool, is it? It's got a ratchet on it, look. Change direction, you got a little square drive on here with a thumb drive on it. Blimey. Nice little single-use throwaway tool. And of course, yeah, the mandatory Allen key. Anyway, bag A, bag B, bag C, bag D, bag E, and bag F. Debbie can shout out the instructions and we'll have it built in no time. So we're going to put it there. You see, hey, that works really well. It's really good, isn't it?
Hello.
Nice posh new one.
Is it slightly bigger?
No, I don't think so.
Cup of tea time now then.
Yeah, of course. Cup of tea time.
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Let's have a cup of tea.
Look at this. Really, this little tool was so handy because it was small enough and it didn't over tighten anything. And here we are. We should be good for another 5 years. We think 5 years, don't we, Deb?
I don't know how long it was No.
We think for 5 or 6 years possibly. And you know, you're meant to put this stuff away in the shed. We never did. It did all right.
You're supposed to cover them up, aren't you?
Blimey, you're supposed to cover them up and all that, but blimey. And there was only what? How much more was this? You remember paying how much for the last one?
I think it was 110 quid last time.
We think about 110. And what did you pay for this?
130.
130. And the sale should have been what?
Well, it said 200.
Well, yeah, it says 200. But we paid, so not bad at all. Not bad at all. Really easy to put together. Really good. Really good. So all we've got to do now is put up the solar lights up and around the garden. Yeah, get a bit of power into them. Yeah, got those to put up. And whilst we were at it, there's a few died out in the garden, so we thought we'd get a few simple little garden lights whilst we were out there. Yeah. So the garden's going to look fantastic. You want it to look fantastic in the summer, don't you? In the night, evening. And Charlie got something out of the deal. Charlie had a new horsey. He doesn't break them. He carries them around, fetches them out of the box, drops them down. Let's see how many he's had. As quick as you can pick them up, he gets them out. Look, he's got that. He's gone off with it. Watch him. Won't be allowed to keep this. Yeah, I've just given you a new one. What? I've just given you a new one. Charlie, I've just given you a new one. Oh. Okay. His toys are his toys. No one else's. It doesn't matter how many times you pick them up. 2, yeah, let's count them. 2, 3, hold on, 3. Usually you can count to about 9. 3, 4, 5, that's an original one. 6, Ratty. 6. He'll have some upstairs. Don't mention the rope. They go in his box, and as quick as you can pick them up and put them in his box, wait, as quickly as you can pick them up and put them in his box, he gets them and he takes them out. Did you see that? Did you see that? These are his box of toys. Did you see that? What you got, big boy? This will be his favourite for a while. He loves new ones. He'll be carrying around his new one for ages. Yeah. But you can't touch any of his others, or he'll come and take them off you. So he's sitting here because I've been playing the film, checking it out, make sure it's, you know, the right way up. He's heard the squeak of the toys, so he thinks I've got one. I haven't got any. I haven't got nothing for you. I haven't got them. It's on the telephone that's making the noise. No, he's convinced I've got one of his. And he wants it back. Or else there'll be hell on, won't there, Charlie? What? What do you want? What?
I really don't care about that. The transmission went on your car, and you think
What?
because he drove such a long distance in your car, he's responsible
What?
for the transmission.
Yes.
What do you want?
Get it. All right, let's get back to this.
You're going to tell me off?
And Bert and I are all
No,
hands on
maybe
this.
not then.
Okay, so together
I haven't got any of your toys. Look, you've searched me, haven't you?
from
Look,
there,
I've got no toys.
started another line of
Don't be giving me aggro.
comes with the
I've got none of your toys. So we've put a few of those lights dotted around. The sun, we've wiped the surface of the little ones. So these should catch the sun. I've given Debbie a suggestion. We should put these that side of the garden where it catches the sun. So in the night, the little solar lights come on behind them. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, but they're in the shade there, aren't they?
Yeah, but you want something to light that corner up when I do.
Yeah, but if you had a bit of, if you had a little solar light behind, they caught the sun, and then in the night there'd be a little light behind them, maybe 1 or 2 lights behind them.
Where? Over here?
Yeah,
Wow.
on that side.
That only that
And then the new hanging lights are up and across here, waiting for them to charge up or see if they work in the dark. And there's another set of lights here in 2 loops. Let's see if they work in the dark. Where have you put the charger for that? Oh yeah, there. So, do you like your seat? Is it holding up?
Yeah, well done.
It's a Reggie built one.
Hang on, I helped. I was holding.
Oh, you?
I'm reading the instructions.
Yeah, but I did the
It's
skilled
been
work.
upside down and inside out if I hadn't read the instructions.
You cow. So these are in the last chance saloon. Get them pointing towards the sun. See which ones light up. We've wiped the front of them. Which ones are working, which ones are not working, and ditch the ones that aren't working. So this is the last chance saloon for these.